Yeah, baby. You look great. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Work it, work it. Oh, yeah, baby. Ooh, ooh. We are now heading to a restaurant called Frank's, which is actually pretty close to our hotel, which is quite handy. Frank's is basically an Italian restaurant. It's 5 minutes on the corner in kind of Lower East Side. I think they're really big on like truffle and stuff like that. So I think that's definitely what I'm gonna go for. We're gonna go check out Frank's. Oh, let's go. Just turned up and it's like super busy. We can't even fit in the front door. It was like really hidden, to be honest. This is literally crazy. We're walking through the kitchen. It's a tight squeeze. Oh my god. I know, this is crazy. This is honestly crazy. We're literally crammed in the corner. Wow, this is really crammed. The food better be worth it. Tony's knocking. Oh my lord.
Oh yeah, baby. Tony, I love you and you're knocking.
Okay, so this right here is Tony's knocking. Yay, shout out Tony. Okay, we've got Papa Deli right here. Looks banging, it smells unreal. Oh my goodness. This gnocchi is like super garlicky and the parmesan on top is unbelievable. Okay, here's the chicken palm. Look at the state of that. There we go. There we go. Thank you. Honestly, that smells so unbelievable.
There and a tiramisu.
What's this one then?
Here are the piss heads. Oh, hey. Okay, so we've just finished eating at Frank, and honestly, that was one of the like weirdest, craziest culinary experiences I've ever had. Like, we were so crammed in the corner, but I genuinely felt like I was eating at like my grandma's house. Like it's so weird. The customer service was literally amazing. They were really sweet, which I was surprised at. I thought they could very easily be kind of bitchy and kind of arrogant, but they were so sweet and really laid back. But the food, oh my god, honestly, it was unbelievable. The burrata is imported from Italy just for them, for no one else, just for them. And that was unbelievable. It was so creamy. It was so tasty. Prosciutto was beautiful. For mains, I had the butter tagliatelle with fresh grated truffle. Don't get me wrong, it was super expensive, but the truffle was amazing and the tagliatelle was so light. You could definitely tell that all of their pasta, their gnocchi, all of that stuff was all fresh, all homemade. Lucy ordered Uncle Tony's gnocchi, which was really good. The tomato sauce was like super garlicky but really tasty. Oh my god, I literally can't even, like, that was some of the best food we've had in New York so far. It's weird, like with that restaurant, I felt like everyone who was eating there like they'd eaten there a million times before. Like I felt like you almost had to be in the know to know the restaurant, you know? Like it was kind of weird. I mean, we only knew about it because Chrissy Teigen literally like posted it on her Instagram one time, which is kind of weird, but that's the truth. That's the only reason we knew about it. We saw that it was kind of near our hotel, which is why we checked it out. And honestly, it was like the best decision since we've been here. It was absolutely amazing. Good morning and welcome back to another day in New York. Today is probably the day I'm most excited for. We're heading to Brooklyn. There's a restaurant that I really want to go to tonight called Lucali. Now with Lucali, it's an Italian restaurant. A lot of people claim it's the best pizza not only in New York but in the world. So we're gonna go check out Lucali, but first we're gonna go try and get a bagel for breakfast and do a little bit of shopping. So we're just going to check out Murray's Bagels, which is in Chelsea. It's meant to have one of the best bagels in New York. So we're going to go check that out and then we can compare it to Black Seed. So it's like super busy in here as expected. It's a lot more kind of old and traditional in here. You can tell it's like a real old school classic place to come. Their selection of spreads is like such a joke. They have so many different types, so many different kinds of bagels, and the bagels look so thick, they look amazing. So I can't wait to try this. Oh my goodness, those bagels were honestly unbelievable. I think I'd have to say it was just a bit better than Black Seed. They're both very different bagel spots. Black Seed was very kind of like new and trendy. Their menu is a little bit smaller, but Murray's is a lot more like old school traditional. Yeah, you could tell there's a lot of like older people in there, and you could tell they've just been going there for years and years. Bagels were so good. We were all actually split. We said, oh, what was better, Black Seed or Murray's? I think Amy said Black Seed, Lucy said Murray's, Dad said Black Seed, I said Murray's. So it's really hard to decide which one was better. But when I tell you it was cold in there, it was cold in there. The door was swinging like every 2 minutes. So many people were walking in and out. So it was absolutely freezing. However, food was unreal. Loved it. So we are now up at the Rockefeller Center. Why? I have absolutely no idea because I don't really like it up here. I don't really like kind of Times Square, Rockefeller Center. It's just way too busy up here. I prefer kind of like the smaller neighborhood down in like lower Manhattan. But we're just coming up to the Rockefeller Center. Check out the tree, check out the decorations. But yeah, gonna get a little bit more shopping done. And then later on we're gonna head into Brooklyn. Okay, so I'm literally so excited now. We're finally getting to go to Brooklyn. We are heading to Williamsburg, which I haven't been to before, so I'm actually really excited about that. Gonna check some Williamsburg out and kind of see what that's all about because we haven't been there before. And then afterwards, fingers crossed, we're gonna try and get into Lucali. Now, Lucali is an amazing restaurant. People claim that it's the best pizza in the world, and they're based in Brooklyn. I think Jay-Z said it's his favorite pizza. David Chang has. If you haven't watched his Netflix series, Ugly Delicious, there's one of the episodes there where he explores Lucali with the owner himself. It's meant to be an amazing restaurant, so I'm really looking forward to checking that place out. Fingers crossed we can get a table. So how it works is it's really difficult to get a table. You basically have to turn up at about 4 p.m. to queue for 1 to 2 hours to put your name down for a table, to then come back in the evening at about 7, 8, whenever you want your table, just to get a reservation there. So it's pretty hard work. Fingers crossed we get a table. It took a lot of persuading to make my family actually do this and kind of get there so early, but fingers crossed we can get a table and check out Lucali's pizza, and I'm hoping it's going to be amazing. So fingers crossed we actually get to check it out. Okay, so we got to Lucali at 3 o'clock. We were not the first people here. There was about 6 people in front of us. It's really nice actually, like everyone's really friendly. People are like sharing drinks and stuff. Apparently at 4:15 they will take our reservation and then we come back later on at about 6 or 7 or whenever we want the table. Okay, so we've been queuing for about an hour now. It's starting to get a little bit dark. The queue is absolutely huge. It's starting to wrap around the corner. But it's really nice. Everyone's in high spirits. Everyone's looking forward to the food. Fingers crossed we don't have to wait in the cold too much longer. Okay, it's 5:15. We've been sat outside for about 2 hours. I'm just about starting to get very cold. There's a huge queue now, and literally they've just put the menu out, but I really don't know what to expect. Clearly there's just a massive hype about this place because there's so many people waiting in line. We've all been here 2 hours. One bottle of wine between 5 people? Are you kidding? So it's bring your own wine. Okay, cool, no biggie. 1 bottle of wine between 5 people? Are you actually kidding? So it's 5:15, they've just taken our reservation. They said we've got to come back at 5:45 and one bottle. Can you hear these guys? So we've got to come back in 30 minutes, which is kind of pointless, but we'll see what it's all about. So we've got 30 minutes now to kind of try and occupy ourselves for 30 minutes, which is kind of weird. Thankfully, it's a really lovely area. The properties around here are absolutely beautiful. Okay, so we're just sitting in a local bar, warming up because we've been stood outside for 2 hours in, I think, about 3 degrees. It's a real shame actually because the ladies on the front desk were honestly, like, there's no other way to put it but rude. Like, they were so brutal. They weren't friendly at all. We've just turned up at this local bar.
Out the way, so when I sit at that table, I'm literally sorry. I can't text.
Honestly, it's crazy. 1 bottle of wine. I think we have a 1 hour time slot. There's all these like rumors flying around when you're in the queue. Like, no one really knows the set rules of how to get there, when to get there, if you can book, when to come back. When we were in the queue, they told us can't reserve a time later. When you're in the queue, you have to come back when they tell you. It's first come first serve, which is why I definitely recommend getting there earlier as possible. But if you did want to turn up later, you can definitely turn up later and get a table later. But you're definitely gonna run the risk of not getting a table because the queue literally goes from like 5 people to 30 people real quick. It's just madness, honestly, all for pizza. All I can say is I'm so intrigued to try this pizza. Okay, it's 20 to 5 and we are not missing this table. So we're gonna try and get there bang on, if not a few minutes early. So it's 4:45, we've just got back to Lucali. The queue is completely gone, which is wild. So this is Lucali, it's tiny. Okay, so we just sat down at Lucali. The waitress inside was actually really lovely, so I'm super happy about that. The vibe from outside was really not great, but the server from the inside, she's literally so sweet. It's kind of completely changed our opinion on the place because she was so lovely. Okay, so this is the first calzone. I actually don't know what the filling is. I think it's just cheese. Yeah, so this is cheese and garlic calzone, and it's served with a homemade sauce. Okay, so this is the first pizza. We went for a margarita with basil. Oh my god, we've literally got like 20 minutes on our table left. I cannot believe mid-dinner, we've just ran down, I think we ran 4 blocks.
Bring your own food.
We ran 4 blocks down the road to get 1 more bottle of wine. You're only allowed 1 bottle of wine, but we drank that so quickly, obviously because there's 5 of us. We had to ask permission, get another bottle of wine from Mark, who's the owner. Ran 4 blocks down the road, and now we're heading back to finish the meal. I can confirm it's worth the wait, guys. We just got back, and this is the garlic and mushroom. I want to call it a pie because they all call it pie over here, but this is a mushroom and garlic pizza. I just had a slice, and the portobello mushrooms are phenomenal. I feel like every dip I do, I need to put it into the sauce. The sauce is crazy. So this is the pepperoni. It looks unbelievable.